All right, welcome back to Is What It Is, S.4.G Opinion Show. It's just a continuance, actually, right here. When I spoke on Styles P and Jadakiss, and I meant to also mention what happened with me and Cory Guns as far as why he's not on Death to Devil Music mixtape. I didn't title it Death to Devil Music 1 mixtape, because I titled it Death to Devil Music mixtape, and now I'm working on part 2. So it's only going to go up to 3, and then it's a major album after that. But making a long story short, I'm about to show video and audio proof that Cory Guns was supposed to be on the mixtape, and I'm explaining why he wasn't on the mixtape, because it's history, and y'all need to know this. And plus, on Instagram, I advertised it and posted once he confirmed that he was going to be on it. I posted it letting all my true fans and everybody know that he's going to be on it. You know what I mean? They seen the clips and everything and pictures of me going to New York and all that. Back to New York, but you'll see what I mean after that. So, after this. But like I said, I'm about to show video and audio proof that he was going to be on it, and I'm going to let you know along the way why he was not on it. Alright, so, make a long story short, I did a show, Club Pyramid, New York. Shout out to AD the General, hosted by AD the General. And it was for me to open up for YMCMB CORY GUNZ. You know what I mean? And basically, I tore it down. Like, you know what I mean? Glory be to God. I tore it down. Crowd went off. You know what I mean? For all the other performances that was there was a couple other people that opened up for him too. Cory Guns wasn't even there yet, but he happened to get there in time for my performance, to see my whole performance, and that's what's up. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I performed. In the middle of my performance, I was so hyped. You know what I mean? Because that's how my performances are. Very energetic, and plus, the way I go in, I go hard for God, and the way I do it, and I do it in a fashion that all can relate to. Is that the energy they gave back to me and I was giving to them, it's energy. So it's just like, I got so hyped, and I seen Cory Guns showing me love in the crowd rocking to my music. I turned to him and I showed, we shook hands. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm about to show you right here. Okay? So you see it step by step.
Everybody flexing, everybody back. Don't want to show, working in the box. Talking cousin, talking about the shooters. They must be lying, they cussing lying, they ain't Judas. I stay in my lane, I'm throwing the game, I never was through this. Stop with the violence, stop with the cousin, kill the community. I woke up with Christ, you know my life, so what can you do to me? The devil's a liar, I know he's a liar, you ain't getting through to me. I pick up a gun, you tell him to quote, that's what you used to. So pick up a Bible, study the word, that's what you should do.
So as you see, as I'm rapping, I was so hyped. I seen Cory Guns rocking to my music, came over in the crowd. We clap hands and everything. You know what I mean? Because it was all love. So now, moving further on, after the performance, after everything, once it ended, immediately when I came down the stage, when I came down off the stage, I immediately went straight to, connecting with Cory Guns, because that was my main reason for coming out there, besides for opening up for him. I knew once he got to hear my music that, it is what it is. Like, the music was going to speak for itself. And on top of that, I'm not going to take it away from Cory Guns. He's also a talented artist. You know what I mean? Everybody knows he's more known for the fast rapping. Like, he's more known for the, rapping fast and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Other than that, he killed all of Lil Wayne's remixes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's what I know him more for, killing remixes. You know what I mean? Other than that, and you already know his dad is Peter Guns. His dad is a legend. So with that being said, so just to take y'all through all the steps, this is when we finally got to bust it up and we exchanged numbers after I performed. Just showing y'all step by step.
You, man, and not seriously. The homie I met on IG.
See, I'm coming
the
off the
lights on
stage.
because you're not supposed to be smoking weed. So don't smoke your weed, and everything gonna be alright. I love you, Fudge. Smoke your own reefer. Don't smoke no reefer in here. Smoke your own reefer.
Change the numbers.
Smoke it on the outside. Around the corner. Man, I have mad celebrity friends come and get locked up and then call me later like, fuck you, AD. I said, damn, man. You went right outside? You didn't even go across the street? Niggas talking about, I went to the...
Just wanted to show that's when we, linked up, exchanged numbers and all that. And yeah, as you heard us saying, people smoking weed and stuff like that in the joint. The devil tried to mess my show up. Somebody was smoking weed, so they had to turn the lights on, and people started looking around trying to find out what was going on. What was the problem? But it didn't stop nothing. Still tore it down. You know what I mean? Still tore it down. But with that being said, like I just wanted to show y'all, that's when we, exchange numbers and all that and everything. All right, so after that, time went on, as far as within the same month, after that performance, you know what I mean? Me and Cory Guns had talked about everything. We talked over the phone, right? And what he said was basically, first we was talking through, a middleman, like a middle person. We was talking through them at first, even though we had each other, information. I got to put that out there first. I'm putting all facts out there. The number he gave me was somebody that, that he basically does his connections through. Like, you know what I mean? So with that being said, once we did that, we was talking through the middleman. Then it came down to the point where he basically related that he wanted to do a remix to that track I just showed y'all. Put that gat down. I also got the official video on YouTube. So he wanted to be on that remix, right? So I said, okay, that'll be what's up. That'll be, that'll be hot and everything. But at the same time, like, I always drop music. Like, and my thing is, if you nice, not knocking him or knocking anybody, but if you nice like that, you shouldn't have to just jump on remixes of people tracks that's already bangers. That's easy to jump on somebody's track that's already a banger. You know what I mean? Jump on the original track and make it a banger. You know what I mean? Or, no, my fault. My track is original. Don't get it twisted. Put that gat down as original. I'm just saying, like, we can have our own track. Besides for that track, it's still going to be a banger. So you're going to see why I said that. So with that being said, what I did was, okay, we established that, okay, that's what we going to do. You know what I mean? That's what we're going to do, right? But at the same time, I was telling him, like, I still drop bangers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, either we can do that or we can do another track. So it's like, it was on some, like, all right, we're going to do that, but, we still could do another. So really it was on some, like, all right, well, either one. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, that's what he more preferred to do. So with that being said, we did another, before we linked up to do that, we did another show. I opened up another show for him. And that's up on YouTube. I was going to show that to y'all, but y'all can see that the second show. You know what I mean? Because I just want to get right to it. So we did another show where I opened up for him again. This time it was in Philly. The last one was in Club Pyramid in New York. This one was in Philly. I opened up for him. You know what I mean? Tore it up or whatever. And in the middle of the show, we busted up. You know what I mean? A lot of people was trying to get with him, and he ain't had no rap. Like, he wasn't even trying to rap with nobody, but they was noticing how he was busting up with me, and we was chilling in the cut talking, and they looking like, like, why is he so showing him so much love? Why they so, busting up like that? Because it was all love with us. Like, we was, we grew a relationship from me doing shows and performing and opening up for him. He got to know me from that, and talking through the middleman and all that stuff, so we had some type of connection. And when I got in, right, so I came in the club, man, the first thing he said was, S, what's up with that track, man? What's up with that track? Like, you know what I mean? I'm waiting on you. I'm like, man, you already know. We gonna tear it down. We gonna do that. You know what I mean? So we linked up at that show. As we linked up at that show, and we talked about everything. We just started going deeper into detail of more and more things, like how how we both relate on different levels. And I was telling him, like, by looking at your history of what been going on with you, like I feel like a lot of people been trying to hold him back, like where he should be a lot further. You know what I mean? So we just was relating on a lot of things. So it's like it got to the point where he was like, well, man, forget this middleman stuff. You know what I mean? Take my number. Just hit me up direct. You know what I mean? So we can go ahead and get this out the way. You know what I mean? Like, we ain't got to work through nobody. Looking for some more footage I was going to use. But at the same time, I don't want to hold y'all keep looking for stuff. I should have had it ready. But, like I said, this is things that's not on record anyway. You know what I mean? But, so he, you know, gave me his direct number and was like, yeah, just hit me up. You know what I mean? So that way we can go ahead and just get this out, you know, knock it out. You know what I mean? Meet up New York. And we just knocked the track out. So I said, all right, bet. So from there, now, later on, near the end of that month, because we talked over the phone, I hit him up, we busted up over the phone, and I told him, I said, well, look, like, you know what I mean? I got another track I'm working on. I know you want to be on the remix, but I got another track I'm working on too. You know what I mean? That I feel like you know what I mean? You want to be on just as much. You know what I mean? So I'm like, when I come there, when I come to record with you, like, not only will we, I mean, we still vibe on that remix, but at the same time, I got another track I did that I want you to check out. So he specifically told me, he said, basically, all right, well, when you ready, you know what I mean? And you know, there's business involved with things too. There's always business involved, but he said, when you ready, just basically come out NY, we gonna get it popping, right? So I said, all right, bet. I told him though it's gonna be near the end of the month. I told him what day though, around what day it was. You know what I mean? I told him the day that I was gonna, you know, be ready. So I was like, so just come out in NY. He said, come out in NY, we gonna get it popping. I said, all right. So with that being said, I did so. I came out NY. And when I came out NY, and I got out there, you know, basically I hit him up on that day. Now, this is basically what happened. When I hit him up that day out NYC, and I called him and I was like, yeah, I'm out in New York. What's up? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what time you want to, you know, go to the studio or whatever, or if you want me to come through now, you know what I mean? And basically, you know, his reaction was like, you know, like, oh, like, how you know, you just popped up. Like, you know, you just popped up. You know, I don't got my own studio, you know what I mean? And, you know what I mean? I got to book studio time. Now, mind you, in my head right now, I'm like, first of all, you told me, you didn't say call before you come down there. You just said come out NYC. You said come out to New York. You know what I mean? I normally would do something like that. Yo, I'm on my way now. I would normally do that because I don't want no problems. I don't want nobody to say, oh, you popped up and nothing. I asked him that. You saying, come out and why we going to get it popping. Then I'm thinking, you know, not only is your dad a legend, even though you got your own life, but then you with YMCMB and, you know, I'm thinking like you got your own studio and at any time you just sit back and record all day. So I'm not thinking like you got to book recording time. You know what I mean? I'm not thinking that you got to book recording time. I'm thinking that, you know, it's on once I get there. You know what I mean? That right as soon as I get to New York, it's going to be on some, come on, you know what I mean? Let's go. All right, we hitting the studio, bam, we knocking this out, and we getting it popping. So next minute, when he said that, I'm like, you don't got your own studio. And you talking about you got to, you know, okay, I can understand, all right, you got to book time and all that. But I'm thinking like, you made me feel like right as soon as I came out, boom. All right, come on, where you at? All right, boom. Bam, we do this, bang, knock it out, boom, it's on. You know what I mean? I didn't know it was going to be like that. If I didn't know it was going to be like that, I would have called him ahead of time. You know what I mean? Et cetera, et cetera. So I said, all right, well, you told me to just come out. You know what I mean? You know, and he was just on some like, you know, like don't make it seem like I just had you come out here and you know what I'm saying, and just have you, you know, like on the spot when it was going on. I said, basically, yeah, because you never told me what time and none of that. And on top of that, like, I was planning on, you know, enjoying NY anyway. He's like, oh, all right. He's like, well, now that you say that, he's like, oh, no, I thought you was like, you know, more on some like, bam, here, come on. I'm like, no, I'm not, no. We didn't bust it up on that note. Everything been 100. So why would I be on that note? and already got tracks with people that's popping like that, and I'm doing my own thing. So it's like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Why would I be hyped to, I'm here, let's go. No, man. Like, you know, so he was like, all right, well, you know, that was just a misunderstanding. All right, well, I'm going to, you know, make the call, whatever, book us some time. And he was like, you know, if I can't book no time, then we might have to reschedule another time. And I'm like, you know, if they booked us, I said, all right, that ain't no problem. It's not no problem. It's all good, because either way, it's going to go down anyway. You know what I mean? It's all good. So we hang up. So I'm out NY, join NY, whatever. Make a long story short, now it gets to the point where it's like, it's getting late. It's getting late. Plus, mind you, my bus wasn't leaving till the next morning anyway. You know what I mean? Because I wanted to make sure I had plenty of time. So my Greyhound bus wasn't leaving till 6 in the morning. So I was out there all night anyway. So it got to the point where it was like, okay, 10, all right, it's still 2 studio hours. 11, all right, it's still 12. Now it's like, once it's creeping to 1, hold up. Even though you can be in the studio all night, but I'm still like, what's going on? So I'm calling, I start calling, no answer, calling. And it's getting to the point, I'm like, oh. You know what I mean? Then I'm not out in New York by myself. You know what I mean? So it's like, no, and then it was cold at that time. Like, we was enjoying the sights and all that, but it's cold at the same time. So it's like, you know, we enjoying ourselves, but at the same time, after a while, you keep being out in the air, you getting colder and colder. Like, you just keep being out in that air. So we going different places, enjoying ourselves. I got to the point, I just text him like, yo, like, you know, end of the day, I was being straight up. I was at the end of the day, you know, if it was a problem as far as you getting the studio, if you couldn't get it, like you say, all you had to do is let me know. I could always come back. I was like, but other than that, you know what I mean? I'm not out here by myself. You got us out here waiting and stuff like that. Like, you know, like, you're not the only person I could do a track with. It's not that deep. You know what I mean? Just like you popping, I'm popping it. And I know people that's popping just as much. So, after that text, mind you, he never answered my calls. He never none of that. But then after that text, he texted me back and said, good luck. I said, yo, this boy. Now, so now, you know, after that, I'm like, all right. You know, it's like, mentality that I'm from Philly. Like, it ain't going down like that, dog. I ain't knocking nobody from New York, none of that, but it just is what it is. I'm like, yo, dog. I'm like, from the rip, I'm like, all right, forget all this, who you are and whatever's going on. I'm like, yo, you know what I mean? I'm like, you gonna text me back saying good luck, but you couldn't answer my calls? I'm like, that's not what men do. That's not, you know, and then it's not business-like. You could text me back after a response. Obviously, you felt some type of way about what I said. Know what I mean? I was like, I'm from New York. I was like, I'm from North Philly. I don't, you know, we don't play like that, dog. I'm not one of them boys, dog. Like, you know, like you ain't got to do like that. So now he calls me now, and when he calls me, it's just to say, you know, basically, as we say, it's basically, my nigga. It don't matter if you from North Philly or whatever, like, you know what I mean? Like I got peoples in North Philly too, like, you know what I mean? Ain't about you being from North Philly. I'm like, I'm like, you can call back and talk about that. You know what I mean? But why can't you just tell me that, you know, you couldn't get no studio time or whatever? That's what really matters. You know what I mean? He told me, I told you this and that. I'm like, yeah, you told me, but you also said you was going to call me back. You know what I mean? And I was like, in the same way as you saying it doesn't matter, I'm from North Philly, whatever. I said that because of your response. It's like you was trying to play me. I was like, and I don't care if you got family in North in Philly or wherever. I'm out in New York right now. So he was on some, all right, well, where you at? I was like, I'm in Times Square. What's up? Right now at the McDonald's. He's like, oh, I'm coming out there now. I'm like, all right, well, come on. So at this point, it's like, you know, like we basically going back and forth with each other, and it's on some like, all right, well, we're gonna see each other face to face. I'm like, all right, well, we out here. I'm out here right now, and my witness is right there, and I'm right here. So he calls back, my nigga, where you at? I don't see you. I'm right here in front of the McDonald's at Times Square. My nigga, you saying you out there, man? You ain't out there. I'm right here, standing outside in front of the McDonald's at Times Square. I'm like, what, you want me to FaceTime it, put it up, show you Times Square? You know what I mean? And mind you, my bus wasn't coming back till 6 anyway. So it just got to that point. He like on some, man, you ain't out there. You know, I'm like, I'm not out there. I'm telling him I'm right here. And I got my proof that I'm right here. You're not out here. It seemed like he felt some type of way that I was on some, like, you know, I'm out and while I'm in your city, where you at? And I guess he took it as like I was trying to chump him. No, I ain't that. I'm a man, and neither one of us did nothing vital or deep to each other to where it had to go to another level. But sometimes, you know, talking over the phone or texting, I'd rather talk to you man to man, look at you eye to eye, so that we could really find out what's popping. Like, is we just having a disagreement business-wise where we can just, you know, talk this out, or if it's disrespect to anything, it need to be eye to eye and face to face, so that way we can, you know, handle this as men. Because we never went through nothing deep enough for us to go through nothing. That's why I didn't, when I got back to Philly and all that, didn't do a diss track on F Cory Guns and or whatever, or start bombing Cory Guns and none of that. And no. That's why I said I'm out NY. We can see each other like men, face to face. Ain't no reason for me to hit you or draw on you. Ain't no reason for you to do nothing. But if so, we're face to face and I'm out here. So it just got to the point, he was on some, oh, you ain't out there. I'm like, I am, and I got proof. So we just hung up with each other, and that was that. You know what I mean? But this is the track right here that we were going to do. And that's what I wanted to say before I said all that, is that I let him hear this track. I sent him this track. I sent him this track before I left. I said, this is the track that I want us to do. You know what I mean? Besides for doing that remix joint, this is the track that I want us to do. And that's why I sent him before I left. Because I told him I was about to be out there NY. I told him that. And he said, all right, holler at me when you get there. I mean, when you get out here. Because I told him I'm coming on what day I'm coming on. But I also told him I was sending him the track. Besides for the remix, what joint I wanted us to do. And he said, all right, email it to him. So I emailed it to him. And that's the track I emailed to him right here.
YMCMB, hey, we bout that, make the hood rich, hey, we bout that, we gon' get it, rockin' shows, we gon' kill it, countin' money, we gon' get it, if you hate, we ain't with it, YMCMB, hey, we bout that, make the hood rich, hey, we bout that, we gon' get it, rockin' shows, we gon' kill it, countin' money, we gon' get it, if you hate, we ain't with it. Money on my mind, since money on the beat. I ain't gon' stop since money I'ma eat. Money I'ma eat, yeah, money I'ma eat. Try to take mine, knock money overseas. From North Philly, where it ain't nothing sweet. Even young boys gotta blow with the heat. Snitching your homie might die in the week. Should've found guys, should've found in the street. Where I come from, you can't find no peace. Everybody want war, but nobody want peace. Got more delis than jobs in the streets. I'm saying somebody getting by there. Love in the streets, drugs in the streets. Everybody wanna be a dog in the streets. Hitman did throw slugs in the streets. Lay a brother down like bugs in the streets.
As you can hear, that's the track right there that we were going to do. You know what I mean? I sent that after that conversation we had when I told him what day that I was going to be up there. I sent them that and let them know we're going to do that as well as the remix. You know what I mean? So with that being said, man, like, I was also thinking, like, maybe, I don't know if he felt like, you know, like he just wanted to be on the remix, and that's it. I don't know what it was, but he had plenty of time in between the time when I told him that to hit me up, because that was a few days after I sent him that I went up there, and he could have hit me up. No, I don't want to do this. I just want to do that. But at the end of the day, I just feel like it was just a misunderstanding with everything. You know what I mean? He give his side of the story anytime he ready. The only reason I'm posting this because I've been posting history, and it's my history, and my fans need to know why he wasn't on the track. You know what I mean? That's just that. Like, end of the day, I don't have no hard feelings or feel no type of way towards him because, end of the day, people have, you know, differences, miscommunications all the time. Like, you know what I mean? And end of the day, I ain't put no hands on him. He ain't put no hands on me. Neither entourage, none of that. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we both working. We both doing our own thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, and I still appreciate the love that he showed me. It was all love from the rip. But, you know, sometimes people have miscommunications. It happens like that sometimes. Like, you know what I mean? Especially when you men. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. You know? And that's just how they went. But I just wanted to make that known for my fans, my true fans, why he wasn't on there, because I had announced and posted he was going to be on there. You know what I mean? I announced and posted he was going to be on there. You know? And but it is what it is, you know. So you never know the day of tomorrow, you know, what may happen. You know what I mean? God bless Cory Guns. It is what it is. It's all facts and truth. You know what I mean? It is what it is. He knows the truth. You know what I mean? This is my history. My fans need to know that. Because I'm not going to look like no fraud. I post he going to be on the track and he don't be on the track. What that's going to look like. And after all this time, I'm just posting, letting them know this. Because you know why? I'm working on part 2. And at the same time, let him know why he wasn't on part 1. It's only right. It's history. You know what I mean? Like I said, I ain't got no hate towards him, and I still moved on. And right after that, I went and did a track with me and Gilly the Kid. Me and Gilly the Kid bombed it. You know what I mean? And Gilly the Kid was with not YMCMB, but he was with Cash Money. Just as much as popping. Y'all know the history with Gilly and Cash Money and all that. I ain't got to say all that, but at the end of the day, you know, like I said, forget the name dropping, I'm popping. I'm doing my own thing. But for somebody to, you know, just making it known, I don't have to be hyped to do nothing with nobody. You know what I mean? I know plenty of millionaires and people that's popping. And half these cats, a lot of them don't even be millionaires. Let alone thousandaires. They just got a name and a face for themselves. You understand what I'm saying? It's a real talk. And people know what Gil getting the show. I ain't name dropping. I'm just speaking the truth. You know what I mean? For a verse and a show. So the same thing goes with just go on the show. Like I told him, I'm good. I got the right people I need to link up, do tracks with, features if I want to. Other than that, I can bomb by myself. I feel like Gucci Mane. Like he said, I don't need no feature. I'm the hottest myself. You know what I mean? I really don't have to do no features, but people like to see flavor and different styles come together. You know what I mean? And like I said, ain't no hate against Cory Guns and nothing. I'm just putting out the truth and let my fans know why he wasn't on the mixtape. Other than that, still shout out to him. Just let my fans know what it's hitting for. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? You know, and God willing as men, you know, and brothers under one God, we can come together and still make that thing pop. You see it's still there on ice. And I'm about to drop it and put it up on YouTube and all that anyway, but just with the, you know, just with my lyrics. Because I ain't gonna leave my fans hanging. You know? But other than that, it is what it is. That's why Cory Guns wasn't on there, but shout out to him. God bless him, man. Wish you the best, man. Because I'm going up too. Make the hood rich.